Hey, yo, what's up, guys? I haven't uploaded a video on this channel in a while, so let's go rank all the fruits and Blox fruits. I just started grinding it again. I'm right around level 1100, so let's get started, boys. We're gonna be ranking these fruits based on how good they are for PvP, for grinding, etc. You know, everything. So let's get started, boys. First off, we're gonna start off with the dragon fruit, guys. We're giving the dragon fruit S tier. It may not be the best for grinding, but a lot of people like to use it for PvP, bosses. The fact being able to fly and attack at the same time is pretty sweet. We'll put that in S tier. All right, next up we got barrier fruit. Not the craziest fruit in the world. It's not usually, but it's okay. We'll put it in C tier. All right, bomb fruit. I know a lot of people like the bomb fruit, but unfortunately, it's a good meme, guys, but not the best fruit in the game. All right, next up we got the Buddha fruit. Now the Buddha fruit is very good for grinding. For that reason alone, I'm going to give the A tier. I think it's even okay. It's not like the greatest for PvP, but overall it's a very good unit. All right, next up we got the chop. Now the chop is good against a few bosses in the game, but overall not a whole lot of people run it. I believe it's immune to swords or something, I forget, but it could definitely see some usage in PvP. All right, next up, guys, we got the door. Now I'm gonna put the door in the S tier, bro, because like I know a lot of people might hate me for this, but the door is just so useful. It's just like such a good fruit for like trying to, like, you know, traverse the map, and especially if you don't have, if you're using like a sword, if you're like a sword main or something like that, you might like to use it. And like it's very good for completing all the Blox fruits quests. So I'm gonna drop in the S tier, but it's it's not the greatest for PvP, but you can definitely use it for bounty hunting. And I believe this is like the #1 bounty hunting fruit as well. So we're going to drop that in the S tier. Next up, we got the control fruit. It got buffed, so it's pretty good. We'll put it in B tier. All right. After that, boys, we got the dark fruit. Decent fruit. If you awaken it, we'll give it solid B tier. All right. Diamond fruit. Not the greatest fruit. Same thing with this one. Not the falcon fruit or whatever. I forget, the bird fruit. Not the greatest fruits in the game. All right, next up we got the dough. I believe the dough is getting an awakening in update 17.3 on Blox fruits. So definitely recommend trying to grind up the mastery on this so you can do the dough raid. Very good look there. All right, next up we have the flame fruit. It's not like the worst fruit for grinding, but everybody usually uses stuff like light instead. Now light is the fruit that I'm using right now to grind up, to try to get max level. So I recommend the light fruit. Very good fruit. All right, next up, boys, we got the gravity fruit. Almost nobody uses it, but it's a decent fruit. Ice fruit's another great grinding fruit. Highly recommended for that. All right, next up we got the kilo fruit. Not a lot of people use this one. It's a decent fruit overall, but it's not like the greatest for PvP, so can't really quite recommend it. All right, next up we got the love fruit. Again, it's not like the greatest for anything, but I mean, I love boa, so you know, can't really complain too much on that one. Decent fruit overall, solid B tier. Next up we got the magma fruit. Honestly, like the magma fruit is underrated. I'm gonna probably drop the magma fruit in A tier. It's underrated, and I see like it's pretty decent for grinding and decent for PvP as well, so not bad right there. The paw fruit, not the greatest fruit in the game, but solid A tier for PvP especially. Grinding wise, maybe not. All right, the falcon fruit, the phoenix fruit, not the greatest fruit in the game. Decent fruit though, and you do need to level it up so you can get the dough mastery from the new updates. All right, next up we got this fruit right here. Decent fruit for trading, to be honest. I'll drop it solid B tier. All right, the revive fruit, honestly, not the craziest fruit for PvP, but it's still a decent fruit, solid B tier. All right, the gum. All right, solid B tier for PvP. Nobody really uses it for grinding though. All right, this fruit's very good for PvP, not the greatest for grinding, solid A tier. All right, this one, even after the nerf, is still good for PvP. All right, this fruit is like one of the ones that everybody tries to get. Definitely solid S tier, really good for trading, etc. As far as PvP as well, it's very good. Also, I'm gonna move the dark fruit up as well. It's very good for PvP. That's my bad. But it's just really easy to get, and so if you awaken it, you know, you can have a good time. All right, next up we got this fruit right here. I forget what the name of it is. I'm stupid. D tier, not the greatest. All right, then this is one of the newer ones. Big Mom's fruit, very good fruit, solid S tier, highly recommended. All right, this fruit's solid C tier. This one you can like fly, which is cool, but I don't think anybody uses it for PvP or even grinding, so not really recommended. Spring fruit, same thing. String fruit actually has high damage, solid A tier fruit there. Actually, maybe solid B tier. We'll kind of solid A tier. Along with, we'll move control up as well. I think this is more fair. And Venom, guys, another one of the fruit that a lot of people main, really good for PvP. Now the tiers aren't ranked in order, boys, so they're about, yeah, so the tiers aren't ranked in order. They're just like S tier is good, all about the same, A tier all about the same, etc. So hope you guys enjoyed this tier list. Let me know down in the comments what I messed up. I'm be super happy to fix anything, and I'll catch you on the next one, boys. Blam spot out. Peace. Wait, what? Blam D spot out. Yo, this is my Blox Fruits channel, baby.